All right. Sorry guys, that was crazy. So it took me a while to figure out how to do that. They made me like put titles and stuff into this. So I don't know if I can see you guys or if you can see me. I'm just going to continue on with this Gemini reading and on to Aquarius and Libra. I had you guys at a different angle because I had to plug in my laptop because for some reason my iPhone quit. So I don't know. I don't even know where my camera is now. There we go. Up there. All right. So hi guys. Let me keep on for Gemini and I will go ahead and just put those cards back in the deck that I started with for you. And if they're meant to come back out, I'm sure that they will. So welcome back. Let me see if I can finish this up for you. Thank you. I got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is some kind of lack of stability. Oh my God, where's the camera on this thing? I haven't used this thing in a long time. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is kind of this energy of not feeling like yourself, somebody who feels like they don't have the resources that they need to pull this off. Like it could either be financially, it can be emotionally. It feels like you're being asked to do a lot and you don't feel like you can keep up with it all. And it's kind of someone who's sort of feeling like they're falling apart a little bit. That's either your energy or someone in your immediate environment. So take it as it resonates. It could be someone, it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This Wheel of Fortune is a card of change. All right. And it's about cycles in our lives. Okay. With the tens, they are cycles of completions. And the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10 in the major arcana. It's about change, and it's about change that happens rapidly. And it's about good timing and good luck also. So we may have you shifting out of this energy of feeling like you don't have enough to support your life in some way, and that could be changing rapidly for you, and I like that. Let's see how this goes. Usually the Wheel of Fortune upright is like good karma coming your direction, things that you have worked for, paying off. I've got the Lovers in reverse, which can be a sticky situation or a choice that you're having to make in a love relationship or any kind of partnership in your life. The Lovers card, traditionally it didn't always denote a love relationship, but it simply indicated a tough choice that involved consequences in your life. Like the idea of when you love a person and you decide to love that person, everybody else is wiped off the table except that person. And if you choose to not direct your heart in that way, then that person is wiped off the table, but you have all of those other options, you know, and it's about that coming towards you. Okay. Anything else you want to say with this deck? Because I have a feeling this is yes, no, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have the death card here. Okay. Death card's number 13. It's about final endings to something. And this is in the upright. So it's actually a very beautiful energy. I gotta be honest. It's about you making this choice. It feels like your energy and your decision. Like I am making the choice to let this go. Okay. All right, so the winds of change. I see. Now we're going to clarify with this Star Power Tarot. Why do we have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? That's the question, right? Why is that a thing? I got the Six of Pentacles here. This is about lack of equal reciprocity, lack of equal give and take. I get the impression you feel like you're actually giving more than anybody's noticing. Okay. Like you're actually giving a lot more in this situation. You're having to support a lot more in this situation because somebody around you is falling apart all the time. And you're always having to cobble it back together, whether this is a person or whether this is in your environment. You're always the one who's kind of left holding the bag here, and you could use a lot more support from someone or something else. Okay. I'm hearing that the other person in the situation or people in the situation might not view it the same way. It's almost like a victim mentality that I'm getting from another person. I feel like you're almost always in the wrong in this situation, whether you actually are or not. It feels almost like a little bit of gaslighting around you. Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. Yeah. Holy crap, we got the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Wheel of Fortune here. That's nuts. I love you. Ugh, if only you could see because I could use the camera the right way. It's been a while since I've used the laptop, guys. So this Wheel of Fortune twice out for you, though. I mean, like, this is a major change that's happening in your life. It's like, come hell or high water, we will get there one way. This is a lot of good karma that you have accumulated in your life somehow, and I don't know how you've done it, Gemini, because it looks like you've had to deal with a situation that was like less than awesome over here, and it's like time for things to get better. It feels like it's a time for things to get better. Now, why is this Lovers in reverse? Thank you, because we got the Death card out again. What? Twice out for the Death card, number 13 in the deck, right? That is a final ending. Done. Yeah. Because you're done. Wow. And you're real clear about it. Okay. Anything else you want to say about it with this deck? Yeah, like maybe. Yeah, I got the King of Cups here. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. This is someone who keeps their cards like pretty closely guarded. Like they don't really share a lot. They definitely don't put their heart out there that often. And it feels like an energy of someone who doesn't talk about things that much. That goes right on top of that Lovers in reverse. It's in the up. This card is in the upright, which tells me that this feels like your energy. I have to be honest, Gemini. It's someone who really knows how they feel about a situation. Okay. And they definitely know their value and their worth. Like it's like there was a self-worth issue here that kind of kept you bound to this unstable energy where it felt like somebody was always like demanding that you do more and claiming that you never did enough kind of energy. And we have like a shift that happens, like a changing of gears somehow. That's causing you to let go of a relationship here that you're now seeing very clearly for the first time. Oh, do tell. Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of stability here. There's no partnership growth here or potential here is kind of what I'm hearing. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like everybody had the best of intentions, but over time we have seen this thing just crumble out from underneath us. And now we got to clean up the rubble and we got to move on. Okay. Anything else you want to say? How about this Death card? This is a very clear reading. I got to be honest, Gemini. I get the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of somebody who can't let go of something or someone. I don't know if this is, and it's right underneath this Death card here. This is, and it's in the reverse here, which tells me this is like somebody who's been holding on for too long to the wrong things. And there's this tremendous energy of being watched. Like I feel like you're being watched, like all eyes are on you while you're going through whatever this situation is. It can be a time like, it's just like being watched from a lot of different angles. It can be kind of an energy of being judged in a sense as well. Whenever it's in the reverse here, it's somebody who didn't take action fast enough. And now they kind of are left with a situation that they have to put an end to with this Death card twice. Okie dokie. Well, that happens. No judgment, right? Okay. All right, so there is that. I'm going to clarify just a tiny bit further with this family tarot. Thank you. Ooh, yes, we do, because we have the World card out. That's like a whole brand new cycle in your life with this Wheel of Fortune card. Are you kidding me? This World card, it's the final card in the deck of the Major Arcana Tarot, where you are being asked to basically take all of the lessons that you have learned from this and apply them to your life and make good choices for yourself so that you can move on to the next phase. Okay, clean up and move on. There you have it. Good job. You have definitely accrued a lot of good karma points. Yeah. Nine of Swords in reverse, you're like, well, I should have because it's been that bad. The Nine of Swords in reverse is like an energy of sleepless nights, tossing and turning. It's never going to get any better. Nagging, worrying, like the monkey on your back kind of thing. No fun. Anxiety and stress. Not a fan. If you've been through all of that recently, you're like, yes, it's time for a major change. Definitely. Alrighty, and then we have, the King of Swords. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy. Very, very good job. This is about an energy of rushing in and making changes for yourself. It's slaying the dragon. It's speaking clearly for the first time in a long time. It's very clear, and I mean, it's kind of like the words that win the war. Yeah, it's kind of brutal, honestly. King of Swords. All right, anything else you want to say? Because, I mean, that goes right on top of this Death card energy where you have somebody that comes in and is just like ruthless about, not ruthless, but very committed to what they're going to cut out of their lives. How about that? Yeah, and it looks like definitely some final endings here. Kind of wishing that you had gotten out sooner, because I've got this the Page of Cups. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it's got the Three of Cups underneath it in the reverse. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse can indicate a lack of reconciliation within a partnership or group. It can even be a social group of some sort. It doesn't always have to be a relationship necessarily, like in a romantic sense. It can also indicate a third party situation at times. Whatever it is, there's an ending here and there's a lack of reconciliation. But we do still have people, again, I said clean up and then move on. We do have an energy of needing to extend a friendship or kindness or apology or accept that from another person with this Page of Cups energy, okay? You dig? That was your reading for the week. All right, thank you, Gemini. You guys are beautiful. You have a very beautiful energy and a lot of major change coming towards you. We have a lot of endings here. Again, there's been like this sort of unstable energy where someone's kind of been pointing the finger at you this whole time and you've been like, I don't think so. There's been like a lot of gaslighting involved here in some sort of situation, and you having to let some things go, like final endings. All right, next up we have Aquarius. I'm going to stick with this Star Power Tarot for you guys too, and then we will round out the night with Libra. And I'm sorry, you guys, that the battery on my phone died. That's never happened before in the middle of a reading, but things like that do happen, don't they? All right, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can. All that information is around here somewhere. And if you are watching this on YouTube later, that's in the About section of our channel, I think. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? Sorry, that is so loud. Thank you. I get the King of Pentacles out here for you guys. Very good. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but specifically it's like an energy of like stability, financial stability coming in for you. It's like having a vision for your future that involves your career and seeing very clearly of how you're going to get from one point to the next. I like it a lot. It's creating, it's like amassing wealth for your kingdom. I like it. This is good news for you. Good job. Okay, what else do we have for you guys? We got the Empress right here that is crossing you, and the Wheel of Fortune also very, very good. That's good karma. Like I said, good karma credits. And this Empress energy right here, whether this is yours or someone that's crossing you, it's highly nurturing. It's very beautiful. It's someone who is very healing and very kind. And again, I said it's like amassing wealth for your kingdom, well, maybe for your empire, whoever you are. But it's someone who's very much admired, someone who's very beautiful. Good job. And you have, again, a lot of good energy coming towards you and a lot of change with that Wheel of Fortune. Where there have been delays in the past for some things, look for that to be changing. Things are changing rapidly. Okay, the Magician in reverse, though, that's an energy we're going to have to talk about in a second. I'm going to clarify this with another card because I don't want to say the wrong thing here. The Magician in reverse can mean a lot of different things. It can be a very manipulative energy, okay? But I don't know if it's yours or if it belongs to another person. So that's why I'm going to clarify before we say much about it, okay? What else? Thank you. Five of Swords, having to cut something, someone, someplace out. Pick a noun, right? Yeah, these are some big scissors. Yeah. So it's time to make some choices and some changes into some possibly a social grouping or partnership grouping or even career. I'm not sure, but it's the energy of needing to make some major changes. Now with that Magician in reverse on like right in the middle of your reading like that, it kind of feels like you have felt powerless to kind of instigate this change and to cut these energies out of your life before, but for some reason you're making the choice to, and it feels like this week there's going to be some kind of major shift in your energy, especially with this Wheel of Fortune card here. Let's do this Tarot of Azathoth. I want to clarify real quick like for you here. What is this King of Pentacles energy? Because this is very beautiful. This King of Pentacles Empress Wheel of Fortune energy that's coming towards you. It's very nice. I don't know if this is an energy like you're riding in right now or if this is something that's coming towards you like tomorrow or the next day, but it's very, very beautiful and it's very abundant. I like it. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, Ace of Cups in reverse. That can be an energy. dark with this. It's kind of like emotional fallout. It can be like just a wellspring of emotion and tears, actually, whenever it's in the reverse like this. This is having you question self-worth within yourself, questioning relationships. You may have ended a relationship recently, and you may actually, maybe you're due for some good luck and some good karma and some good energy coming towards you for the first time in a while. Maybe, I don't know if there may be an energy of yourself that you haven't, well, I don't know. I'm just not sure how that relates to you, because I have you rebuilding something very, very efficiently. And I've got the Magician out on top of the Magician. That is nuts. Hold on, I'll look at that one in a second. This Magician card out twice. It's like all, it's like for all of the misfortune there has been in the past, all of a sudden we have a major shift with this Wheel of Fortune that propels you out of this. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this Ace of Cups was kind of like grief-stricken kind of energy, or it's like a tears of some sort, or like the inability to control the situation or something, or to instigate the changes in the way that you wanted them to. Well, now that's all changing. Okay, again, it's this stupid camera. Yes, this one is the Magician in this deck. Okay, and then you had it here as well with the Star Power, right? But it's the card of Aries. This is very interesting to me, because you've got very definitive cards here, and right in the center of your reading, you're presenting as the Magician 2 times out here, which is someone who's kind of questioning, so many things, maybe trying new things. This Magician, I gotta find out more here. Hold on, this one flew out too. You've got the 10 of Cups that came out with that, and that's supposed to go over here at the end. First, let's talk about, I guess this, okay, now this is making sense now. So I have your 2 Magicians here with this 5 of Swords, and this is where our change comes from. We've had you investing in things before that didn't bring you happiness. We had you investing in people that didn't bring you happiness, and they brought you a lot of tears. Yes, it's true. And that's all changing, because this is why I brought up the self-worth thing. That's got everything to do with this Empress energy right here, where you possibly, you've forgotten to see yourself as the Empress for a while, maybe, and now that's returning to you for the first time in a while. I like that a lot. I know it looks like you've had to go through something to get there, and again, I said accruing those good karma points, right? Yes, very good. Can we get a flight to Tahiti with those yet? I hope so. Okay, but this Magician in the reverse, and then again in the upright, it tells me that things are changing, and maybe you were seeing a delay, like I just know I have these things coming towards me, but for some reason they're not yet, and there's been like a delay in timing and that sort of thing. It's changing right now. This 5 of Swords is asking you to cut out, darn it, people, places, and things that just aren't suited for you anymore. Okay, so this 7 of Cups that came out with this, it can be like delusional energy. They title it as debauch, but it's like it's someone who's kind of overwhelmed by the amount of choices that they have being offered to them in some way. But here's the dealio with this 10 of Cups that flipped out over here. It was kind of like a bonus card over here at the end, and that one has to go on the end over here. Look, I've got the 6 of Cups that comes out here with this. This is a soulmate card. It's past life love. It can be someone that you've grown up with, someone that you've known for a long time, or it can be someone that when you meet them, it feels like a kindred spirit right away, that sort of thing. That's tagged on here to the end with this 10 of Cups, which again, it's a happy family card. It can be indicative of a blended family of some sort, and in any case, it's absolute emotional fulfillment. So while we have had you in this state of emotional fallout with like possibly a lot of tears, possibly a lot of grief in some way that caused you to really question your self-worth in some way, we have that all changing, and you've rebuilt a structure for yourself, and again, you have a lot of good energy coming towards you because you've been radiating a lot of positive energy despite these circumstances for some time, and you've taken the time to process what that means, that healing and that self-worth, whatever that means for you. Now, with this Magician that's come out here twice, and the understanding that you're going to have to be the one in charge of this, kind of like a mass clean out in your life, we do have to look at that, and we should look at that because right around the corner I have, again, this soulmate card, this 6 of Cups right here, and it goes right on top of the 10 of Cups, which is kind of like the most emotionally fulfilling relationship you could possibly ever ask for, right? I know. I mean, that's like a pretty, pretty tall order, but it looks like that's what's hanging out here on the end of your reading. So let me get this family tarot and just pull a couple more cards for you about this, because I don't know, it looks so good, right? Ace of Wands. I think, yes, I'll buy that. I'd like that. So the Ace of Wands, it only adds to the betterment of whatever this is that's coming towards you. It's a brand new start. It can be a trailblazing energy. I always say the Ace of Wands is like the most sexually passionate card in the deck, but what it is, it's like it's starting something new that you feel very driven about, something that you feel very passionately about. Good job. Good job. That goes with that 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Oh, you're too cute. I can't. I really can't. Let's see. And the Judgment card goes with that. Oh, snap. Okay, so that's like a wake up moment. It's like a light bulb being turned on. It's like Judgment Day. It's like time's up. It's like today is the day. Today is the day we begin. And now you may begin. Oh, I like it. It's wrapping up old cycles, but it's really learning from those past cycles and learning about what you would like for the future. Yes, it is. And now I've got the 6 of Pentacles right here, which is you want an equal give and take relationships, that 2 sixes right here together with the 6 of Cups and this 6 of Pentacles right here. This is the energy of equal give and take, and it's an energy of reciprocity between yourself and another person within a partnership. That's something that has been sadly lacking. Remember how we were talking about your self-worth being affected before with that Empress energy card, where we had all the emotional fallout, possibly grief, definitely tears, and how that's all shifting? It's because you've done the hard work. You really have, and you've invested in yourself for the first time in a while, and now you will see all of the positive ramifications of all the good karma you were putting out, and all of your manifestations will kind of start to come in faster for you once we clear this off, and it looks like you have. There's this 5 of Swords energy is the only thing standing in between you and all of this other stuff, because it's still waiting for you to close out whatever this is. Whatever this is, we have to cut out. People, places, things that do not bring good things into our lives. This is what you have to cut out. That's the only thing that's standing between you and this 6 of Cups and this 10 of Cups. Okay, so I don't know what this is for you. It can be people that drag you down, relationships that you let linger for too long. It can be addictions of all different kinds, over drinking, over smoking, overeating, whatever it is, right? Everybody's got them, and we all have to address those and adjust those at times, right? And look at where things have been off balance in some situation and deal with it, right? Everybody does it. Everybody's got to, right? Next up, we have Libra. You guys are our last for the night. Thank you, Aquarius, for letting me read for you. I'm going to use this Hush Tarot for Libra, and let's see what we have for you guys this week. Golly, that's too many. Hold on, let me put them back in. Thank you. Ooh, I got the Hangman that comes out on its side right there. That's the card of Pisces, but incidentally, it's like needing to take action in a situation. It's like, well, it's gone on long enough. It really has, because the energy of the Hangman is somebody who takes themselves out of the game, and they sit in a state of meditation and they wait out a situation until they are hit with inspiration that propels them to want to make a change. Now, whenever it's on its side like this tells me it's time for you to start making a change. You're the only one who can unwind yourself from this situation, whatever it is, get yourself out of it, and you understand that you are the one who's going to have to take action. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so now we have the Page of Swords in reverse, which is a message that you don't really want to hear, or you don't really want to receive in some way. It can also be the energy of internet stalking. So let's not have this be you, and let's hopefully not have it anybody around you either. Let's be honest. It's not a good energy at all if that is near you. So let's not do that. But it can be obsession, but it can also be just a message that you didn't really want to receive. And that happens too. Sometimes. Okay, and I have the 8 of Wands in reverse here, which is a lack of communication. You are not getting the okie dokie. So we are talking about some kind of message that you've received that you've kind of been on the fence about for a while, and you can see now that you're the only person who's able to take action in this situation. This message was either one that you didn't want to receive, or there's been a lack of communication between you and another person, or the communication you've been receiving has been somewhat, lacking in either maturity or in bulk, something like that. with this Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry about this camera, guys. It's so far away and it's hard to see. That's a little better. And it feels like you're having to wait on somebody else to do the communicating in some way. But here's the thing. I mean, you were in the state of waiting in this time of waiting with this Hanged Man card, right? But whenever it's on its side like this, it tells me that it's time to stop. There's going to be a change. There will be a change. Oh, good. Five of Swords, very similar. This is just a different deck to the Aquarius before and Gemini before, where we had the big giant pair of scissors, right? This is the same card, just in a different deck. It's the energy of needing to cut away the weeds that have grown up around your feet that are like entangling you. He's going to trip, and it's a very dangerous situation. But he is well equipped to deal with the task at hand, right? He's got plenty of swords to use to cut the weeds away. Yeah. So it's like time to do that, right? Yeah, more than capable. You are more than capable. Five of Swords energy can be an energy of verbal altercations and bullying. It can be feeling like you have people attacking you or that you're not being heard as well. It can be gossipy energy. Yeah, it can be. In this situation, it feels like having to cut out energies that are just simply, yeah. So I got the Sun in reverse here, which is like a definite need to find healing in this situation. There's been like a lot of depression around this. It's like a very depressive feeling like nothing's ever going to improve, nothing's going to get better. I don't know if that's your energy or someone else's around you. I promise you it will get better. It will turn a corner in some way. It will, but there is a need for healing here with that Sun in reverse. The Sun is the card of Leo. And I've got the World card that flipped out right underneath that. So whatever this situation is, expect there's going to be a change here, and we're closing out a cycle of some sort. And I always say that the World card's not about starting a new chapter in a book. It's about finishing that book and closing it and shelving it so that you can start the next volume of yourself, the next volume of this life that you're creating for yourself. Now that comes, it's directly underneath that Sun card in reverse. There's a tremendous need for healing here, and whatever that Five of Swords right there is, where you're being asked to cut away things from your energy. Well, you want to, because you're about to start something brand new, but you've got to get through whatever this is. You've been sitting around waiting on somebody else to start communicating, but they aren't for whatever reason, or if they are, it's met in ways that you don't want to hear it in some way. Okay, let me clarify with, let's do this traditional Rider-Waite for you guys. What is this Hanged Man? What do we have you waiting around over here for? And what are these lack of communications, miscommunications? I don't know, something like that. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about a separation of some sort. It can be loss. It can be two people who are kept from one another for whatever reason. But it's got you in a state of feeling lack, like being left out. It can be being left out of a social group even, or something like that. Okay. And I've got the Six of Cups in reverse here. This kid's, that's again that soulmate energy card. But whenever it's in the reverse, it can be a loss of a partnership in some way. It can be a fallout between people. It can be, it's one of our soulmate cards for sure. Maybe you're not getting the messages. Maybe you have just recently, left a soulmate relationship and you were waiting on that person, but the communication just never came in some way. Maybe that's what we have you cutting out. Or it could have been that we've, like, you know, people come into our lives and they don't always stay forever, you know? And yeah, Eight of Cups, having to walk away from something with a pretty heavy heart, right? But knowing that it's time to. And that's right under that Five of Swords there, where we know we have to cut energies out. It feels like you're cutting out a person in this situation, where it's not just like fudge grams today, it's like an actual another relationship. And those are very difficult times, but you haven't been receiving the communications that you have wanted for some time. And so now you're like, now I gotta, right? There you go. Because golly, we got the World out Again, you're so smart. Holy cow, how do you do it? But yeah, there's the world card out 2 times for you there, which tells me you are definitely ending one cycle and beginning another. You dig? All right. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what else can we possibly say about it? Tell me about this sun in reverse a little bit. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, nuts. All right. Very popular guy for you guys tonight. It's for our air signs for sure, right? Every one of you had it. This Wheel of Fortune is indicative of good karma and change that's happening. Yeah, and it's really ushering in this new cycle. I can't believe you got the Wheel of Fortune and you've got this world card 2 times out here. This sun, it tells me sometimes you just have to wait these things out. Like I said, you will turn a corner with this. If there's been some kind of feelings of depression or anxiety, sometimes we just have to wait for things to get better. We have to wait until we do all of the mental processing, then the emotional processing, and then the physical processing of all of that energy, right? And that once we have done that, and once we've cleaned it out, and once we've walked away from whatever this thing was that we were waiting for, and then we had all these feelings of separation and loss, and we had really put ourselves on the back burner here, Libra. Once you do that and you clean all of that out with that 5 of Swords, where we're like cutting away the weeds around your ankles so you can move again, that's when the healing will happen, and that's when you're propelled into the next cycle of your life. Let me get a couple more with this family tarot here. I don't need to tell you this. You know all this. Ah, get this. Okay. So I have the 10 of Pentacles here, and darn it, not the 6 of Cups in reverse again. Dang. So the 10 of Pentacles is about establishing a family dynamic. It's about establishing your own foundational support for yourself, your own home. It can be an increase in your finances. It can be a raise at work. It can be something that just adds and promotes to your financial and well-being and the well-being of your family. Okay, there is this 6 of Cups twice in reverse though, which is, it's like a dissolution of a love partnership or a soulmate relationship in some way. Take it as you will. And like, I mean, I can't make it up, right? Thank you. Now I've got the 7 of Cups out again. All right. This is an energy of coming out of like delusion, like where you may have been waiting on this person, and maybe in the back of your mind you knew it was never going to get better. You knew it was never going to work, but you waited and you waited, and now you see that you don't have to anymore, and you can let it go in some way. The 7 of Cups is kind of coming out of that illusionary time where you were so very affected by other people's emotions for so long that it was allowing you to be taken off track. Like you were starting to not pay attention to how you were feeling because there were so many other emotions, either from another person or from many other people that you've had to deal with, that you were just kind of putting yourself on the back burner there for a while, and you don't have to do that anymore. You can let it go. Wow. Okay. Anything else you want to say about that? Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, I got the Lovers card out, which is the number 6 in the deck. What are you going to do? It's the ending of a love relationship. Well, because it came out in reverse. But yeah, it's the ending of a love relationship and having to make a decision about that. It's a difficult decision to make. All right. But it has to be done sometimes, right? And that is right on top of that 5 of Swords, right on top of that Sun in reverse, or right on top of this 8 of Cups right here, where you got to walk away from something with a pretty heavy heart, and you got the 6 of Cups out twice in the reverse. Here's what I will tell you. I will tell you that you are very clear with your energy. You're very smart, and you can direct your energy anywhere that you seem to want to go. And if you can do that, you can certainly get yourself off this hangman's ledge right here, right? Alrighty, Libra, I love you very much. This is quite an influential month for you guys. There's a lot of heavy energies here, and you're not the only signs that are experiencing this. Like pretty heavy energy where we can tell that you're definitely clearing out a lot in your life so that you can make room for new things. When we have the World card out here twice with this Wheel of Fortune also, that tells me that there is definitely a lot of change coming for you, and coming for you rapidly. And good job. These are not easy to work through, but it looks like you have. Okay. Thank you guys very much for letting me read for you. Again, my name is Jess with Key Tarot, and if you want to book a reading with me, all that information is around here somewhere, and I will talk to you guys next week. Let me see if I can figure out how to close down this laptop. Sorry that we lost battery power. It was super weird, but things like that do happen, right? Have a good week, and I'll talk to you guys next Sunday. Bye.